the company's name is DraftKings, ticker symbol DKNG, and they're a fantasy sports operator, and they also have live sports betting through their mobile and online app. They just recently had their initial public offering in July of last year, and the stock is up from the initial public offering to now is up 201%, and today it closed at $29.57. I think the stock has a lot of potential, seeing as there's only 14 states now that have legalized sports betting, and also all of the sports leagues right now are on hold. The MLB, the NBA, the NHL, college sports due to the coronavirus. And so I think that the NFL just released that they were going to have their season starting in September. So if all things go according to plan, we should see that as the NFL season starts, that should be a big boon to DraftKings and their stock, as they make a lot of revenue off of people betting on the NFL season, and that is one of their more profitable leagues. Also, if we see baseball returning on the July 2nd, and then you get basketball starting back up again, you'll see all the sports leagues starting again with precautions in place, and people will be betting on those leagues. We also have been seeing that during this time, DraftKings has allowed people to bet on Korean baseball. NASCAR has started back up, along with ping pong and other esports. I know they're allowing people now to bet on NBA 2K, Madden, MLB The Show, and such. And by offering these, they've recently just offered a tournament based on Korean baseball for $100,000. This, by allowing fantasy players to enter these contests, it allows them to then, once their state legalizes, so right now I think California is looking into legalization. Big markets such as California, Texas, Florida, and once there's more legalization and more markets start to come into play due to the tax revenue, you should see that DraftKings stock will be able to emerge as a market leader, because if right now you're in the fantasy sports realm where you're using their mobile app and website for contests with your friends, then once sports betting becomes legal in your area, you already are familiar with the interface, and then you become more sticky, or you become a part of their interface. So while DraftKings currently does not make, in their latest quarterly earnings said that they did not make a profit, this is a long-term hold, and you can see that there has been a lot of big name investors investing in them. You have George Soros, who is a famous Wall Street investor. He owns 5.7 million shares of their Class A stock. You have Disney, who owns 6% in them. You also have owners of major NFL teams and of professional basketball and baseball and NHL leagues that have majority ownership in DraftKings, and I just think it's got a lot of potential as esports continues to become more popular. You'll see that not only will people be betting on sports like basketball, baseball, football, NHL, soccer. You'll also see, or you'll also see more fantasy. So you may see people betting on, like, maybe they'll offer a Fortnite or a League of Legends or Dota or something, one of those very popular game companies that is like where people pay that professionally. Then maybe you might be able to bet on your favorite esports teams. Or I know that DraftKings was also offering political props. They maybe in the future they might offer more of those, or more of the reality. I know they had like they were offering betting on The Bachelor or other reality TV shows. So overall, I think that their stock has a lot of potential and is a long-term hold for me. I plan to hold their stock for the foreseeable future, and I could really see their stock being in the future $100, or in my opinion. Please do the research for what you want. This is just my opinion and why I felt I could invest in them and that they were a good stock. I also think that their management team is taking a very good approach to make sure that they are positioned not just in fantasy sports to be a leader and in sports betting to be a leader, but also in media and entertainment. They are acquiring more companies, and they may even get acquired themselves by a bigger company, such as maybe a bigger media company or maybe a bigger sports company. And so that's why I decided to invest in them. Do all your research, go on their website, look up their management team, look at the people who are invested in their company. Again, do your research, but I think that they're a good long-term hold. Let me know what you think in the comments down below about DraftKings. Thank you so much for watching. As always, hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. That way I know you guys like these videos. I'm just glad to update you on my thoughts on DraftKings, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.